text field that my payment is, for example, invoice number. If you want to
Mm.
send the invoice number, okay, for a particular transaction, you can just mention
Mm.
this tag inv invoice. Okay, example is here, field 70 invoice, and with the black slashes the invoice number you can send like this. Right, this is one of the
Okay.
method example. This is another example, rfb. These are some tags are there, and what is significance of that tags? Again, there are so many. Trade service utilization transaction, you have to mention the tag, and with that reference of the beneficiary, reference of the beneficiary custom followed by adding means some reference has to be given. So this is more information you are giving to about this transaction. Okay, that is mentioned in your remittance information. Remittance means this transaction information. Okay, so this is one more field, and this again, um, only text field, only text you can mention here. 435 mention. Okay, text means alphanumerical text here. There is no validation for this text here. 35 character is the max. If you are overloading with 35, you can mention on the second line like this mention. There are 4 lines you can use it. Okay, it's called remittance information. Now next one is field is charges. Okay, we are going to study the charges. So we discussed in one of the previous session in basic banking, whenever is payment we are sending, there should be three charges are involved here. Okay, when you are sending the payments means three charges means who is going to bear the charges, that three clauses are mentioned here. So ben means beneficiary is bearing the charges. All the transaction charges are borne by the beneficiary customer. So you must have seen the tag 71A, right? 71A, option A. So it contain your,
Yes.
yes. So it is having three characters only. Ben, our, all charges are our customer will charge it. All transaction charges to be borne by the ordering customer. Sha means sharing, means you are sharing the charges between ordering customer and beneficiary customer. That's the meaning of sharing. Sha. Okay. So Ben,
Okay.
our, and Sha. These are. So if you are using this word Ben, our, and Shah, then at that time it's mentioned like this 71A Ben, right? 71N Bay. So along with this Ben, our, and Shah, so what is the amount you are sending? For example, beneficiary has to bear the charges. Then what is amount is mentioned? That amount is mentioned in 71G, receiver charges for beneficiary. Okay, I will come to this one, but I'm just telling you. And if your sender means our clause is here, then 71A is 71F contain the sender charges here like this. Okay, I will tell you this one when you are coming. This is a numerical field, but currently beneficiary, our, and Shah, these are the three charges we are going to put in your payment. Okay, clear here?
One doubt here.
Go ahead.
Miss, most of the 103, I have seen that it's written that miss shared.
Share.
So like even though that is shared, but then also, for example, all the charges contain miss all the charges taken from the beneficiary. Then also, sorry, then also it's written as SA. That means why it is like that? It should be shared, right? It should be shared from the beneficiary and from the receiver side also. Sorry, yeah, correct.
Okay.
Hope I'm
See,
clear
see.
that what I'm trying to
Yes, yes, yes.
ask. Correct.
SHA means share charges. He mentioned here all transaction charges other than charges of the financial institution. All transaction charges other than the charges of financial institution servicing the ordering customer account are borne by the beneficiary customer.
What does it mean like?
Okay. Uh, all transaction charges other than the charges of the financial institution servicing the ordering customer account means here. See, though is mentioned is beneficiary, all the transaction charged by the beneficiary customer. Here, see, there is a predefined. For example, banks has signed a mandate with some beneficiary. Okay, from originator customer that for all these transactions, we will take your charges in upfront only for a year. For example, for 1 year, we are going to bear all the charges. There is agreement is signed. For example, I'm just giving in between. So in this case,
Mm-hmm.
so sender will not put the charges. It always say that okay, beneficiary has to bear the charges. So here I'm just repeating one again. all the transaction charges other than the charges of the financial institution servicing the ordinary the ordering customer account are borne by the beneficiary. So though it is a shared charges mentioned, still it is borne by the beneficiary only. Means here though it is mentioned this ben is special for the beneficiary customer, there is a word is all transaction charges other than the charges of financial institution. Means your charges is getting divided, but other than the financial institution charges which is separately mentioned, that has to be taken by beneficiary. So in your example always wherever you see this, those charges are taken by beneficiary because those are other than the financial institution charges. Okay, when I says other than financial charges means um, particular bank don't want that customer should be debited. Okay, in this case they will mention in